Now, some of the low-hanging fruit in India is obvious, which is going to be a lot of data consumption. 17, 18 GB per month. We're the number 2 data consuming country in the world. Very soon, number 1 maybe with 5G. But where do you really see the difference for a country like India? You've seen 5G deployed in many other countries. We're getting the mature part of 5G. The experimental may be over. Where do you see 5G changing things for us here in India?
Look, it's a fascinating time, and I think India has an incredible role to play, not only within India, but also globally. I will simply say that India will bring scale to 5G. If we look off some of the statistics you just provided about is the number 2 market in data consumption and how fast, the 4G adoption, how fast Indian consumers adopt digital and mobile technology and payments and other things. We expect that we're going to take that to the next level with 5G. We're going to build this gigabit society, and I expect that it's going to create not only an incredible development of the mobile internet in India, but now will enable that technology at scale to proliferate globally. But they're more than that. It's more than phones. 5G is for more than phones. And I think we see opportunities to connect the cars to 5G in the automotive industry, connect computers to 5G. We look of how much we think about computers different after the pandemic. Computer became a communication device. Now we use computers for video telephony, and then on top of that, I think there's this next digital industrial revolution, and 5G will play a role, and I think that's going to tie with this vision of digital India and how 5G is going to actually help transform many industries. So the opportunities are very vast, and I think we're in the beginning of something very big.
One is entirely to do with what we paint as our future, because now we have 5G, transformational. We're moving to an era where some of the biggest next big things and out-of-the-box things are about to happen. But there are also a few barriers to it, right? The chip shortage being one, some of the other supply chain and logistic problems being other. Do you see something derail what we could actually achieve in India in the next 2 years in this entire ecosphere? Anything else that you think could be the slowdown factor?
Look, I think there's a fascinating future powered by technology. Look, what I say about Qualcomm, I often, tell, our investors, I tell our employees that the best of Qualcomm is yet to come because we have so many opportunities. I feel the same way, for example, about Digital India. And yes, you touch on something very important. Semiconductors are important. I think we learned in this semiconductor supply chain crisis that semiconductors go everywhere and they're important for a future economy. And I see there's a lot of action be taken and a lot of lessons learned from that to build a more resilient supply chain. And I think consumers want digital. I think industries will benefit from digital transformations and become more competitive. We even see the potential of the next industrial revolution to be based on the digital transformation of the enterprises. So more opportunities than challenges in India.